What's up, football fans? So today we're diving into one of the most dramatic and heartbreaking endings to the Ravens season. A loss that left fans stunned and analysts talking, from costly turnovers to missed opportunities. We'll explore the key moments, the players, the reactions, and what this means for the future of the team. Let's dive in. As always, family, if you get some value from this video, make sure you get this video a big thumbs up and go follow me over there on Instagram, man. However, we're going to have a conversation as usual. So it all come down to one crucial moment. Lamar Jackson found Mark Andrews wide open for what seemed to be a routine 2-point conversion, except the ball dropped. For Ravens fans, this was deja vu. Why? Because a near identical play against the Steelers a few years back ended the same way with a heartbreak for Baltimore, man. So this drop occurred, and I just want to add some insight to it to have the conversation down in the comments below. But I want to preface it by saying um, this drop occurred during a challenging weather conditions, right? And a lot of people may be like, "Oh, Key, you just trying to cover, you just trying to help them run into the Victor Olympics and not take accountability." Nah, 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 nah. We just having a conversation, and I'm just adding into this factor to substantiate my point. So this drop occurred under challenging weather conditions, which may explain some of the difficulties. According to a study by the Journal of Sports Sciences, rainy weather can increase fumble rates and reduce grip strength by up to 40%. Look, man, I'm just saying. However, at this level, execution under pressure is expected. But Lamar Jackson spoke out. And I want to know your guys' thoughts on that fumble rate of 40% and that grip strength the grip strength up to 40%. Comment down below. Do you guys agree with weather conditions somewhat playing a factor in this and fumbling the ball and having butterfingers, as we like to call it? And I ain't talking about candy. I'm talking about that butter slippage, slide, lubricant type of feeling. You can't even hold the mother. You know what I'm saying? So after the game, anyway, Lamar Jackson speaks out, right? And he had to say something. After the game, he addressed the media, and his candid comments shed light on the challenges faced during the match. He took responsibility for two costly turnovers that shifted momentum into the opposing team's favor, and this included a misread interception and a fumbled snap, which ultimately led to points for the opposing team, right? So, just to add a stat check, the Ravens committed 3 turnovers this game, marking their season average of 1.6 turnovers per game. Turnovers have consistently played a critical role in determining their outcome this season. But here's Lamar's take. In his words, he says, "It's a team effort out there. We can't have those turnovers. I'm tired of this, man." So this raw emotion underscores the frustration of coming so close and only to fall short due to avoidable mistakes, man. Check out what he had to say. Let's check out this video.
Jackson throws, got a man wide open. It's Andrews. He dropped the ball. Roll, flip it, got it. Oh, the ball was dropped. He had the 2-point conversion in his hands.
Drop as well earlier, and for the game to go possibly to overtime.
Okay, so that was a terrible loss at ending to the season. If you're a Ravens fan, to go out like that is just absolutely gut-wrenching, especially on a routine type of play. But interestingly enough, it seems like this was the exact same play call in the game against the Steelers a few years back with the same end result. That said, I know most fans are blaming Mark Andrews for the loss. The only excuse he has is that he slipped and the ball was slippery from the shitty weather. But nonetheless, you got to catch that ball. You have one job to do, and that is to catch that effing ball. Anyways, Lamar Jackson, after the game, had some choice words about his team's performance in the playoff game, so take a listen to what he says here. Mind you, emotions are running high after the game.
Lamar, you've been with Mark Andrews for a long time.
Yeah.
What do you say to him after that 2-point conversion?
We're a team. First half, I had 2 costly turnovers. Me not holding the safety, me just knowing the coverage, me knowing it was man, through a BS interception. It was 7-7 at the time. I believe they scored after that. Battle back, fumble, snap, trying to make something happen. Couldn't throw. It was like a RPO play, so I couldn't really throw the ball to likely. The offensive line was down the field, so I was trying to make something happen. Tried to squeeze the ball, it slipped out my hand. Von Miller picked it up, got some yards. I think that led to points for them. So it's a team effort out there. You know, he been busting his behind, he making plays happen out there on that field for us. Came up short. And like I've been saying all season, every time we in situations like this, turnovers play a factor. Penalties play a factor. Tonight, the turnovers, you can't have that shit, you know? And that's why we lost the game, because as you can see, we moving the ball wonderfully. It's hold on to the fucking ball. I'm sorry for my language, but this shit annoying. I'm tired of this shit, man.
Between you and Josh after the game, can you share with us what that exchange was?
Exchange with Josh?
When Josh came.
Oh, Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man, just, you know, we competing. We competing, don't get me wrong, but hats off to him, hats off to me. That's what he said to me. You know, great players, you know, recognize greatness. And we both recognize each other, you know. But I told him, man, go get something, go win something, man, you know. MVP, Super Bowl, do something. I want him to be successful, you know.
Talk to Mark after the game. I know you guys are really close.
Yeah, I talked to him on the sideline, but I'm just as hurt as Mark. You know, it ain't his fault. Like, all of us played a factor in that game. You know, it's a team effort. I'm not gonna put that on Mark, bro, because he's been battling all season. He's been doing all the great things he's been doing all season. It don't always go our way. We want it to, but at the wrong time, it's like it's not going our way. We need to figure that out, you know.
Mark, we know how kind of focused and locked in you always are trying to get to that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
How difficult is it at this moment to know it's going to be another year before you can begin a pursuit for that again?
Man, I just got to get over this, you know, because we right there. I'm tired of being right there. We need to punch it in. We need to punch in that ticket. But bro, we gotta get right all season, man. Get right all season.
Mark, what do you feel like you need to do
lock in
to avoid those things? I know simple as holding on to the ball, like you said, but
it's part of the job, bro.
What do you feel like you need to do to take that, and what you guys need to do to take that next step?
I mean, I don't even know how you want me to answer that question, man. Like, you basically said it, and I said it, protect the ball. We're not having this convo. You're not asking that question, you know, because if we protect the ball, we still on the field. Now, I believe we driving the ball down the field and we pump points. I don't care if it's a field goal or a touchdown. And there was 3 opportunities that those guys had on their defense that they made for their team to win. We didn't do what we were supposed to do, protecting the ball. That's the number 1 priority. And we didn't do it, especially me. I'm the leader. I got to protect the ball, you know? So I'm hot.
2 more. Outside of protecting the ball, was there anything you saw different from obviously earlier in the season we played the Bills? Was there anything defensively that you saw that was a different tonight?
Nah, they had different players on the field, but not really. They didn't do anything spectacular.
More there obviously the locker room's going to be different. There's going to be different guys, but
Yeah.
what do you see as the potential going forward with this team?
Man, guys who was here, hats off to all the guys, man, our unit, man, the players who was all on the journey together, man, because some pieces was added to the team late, you know, guys stepped up, stepped in, guys went down, guys came in and helped us be in this situation. Unfortunately, some of the guys won't be here next year, but hopefully the guys who are returning had that steam from this game, you know.
Well, there you have it, folks. Mark Andrews, one of the Ravens' most reliable players, faced significant criticism for the drop. While fans were quick to blame him, Lamar defended his teammate, you know, saying he's been battling all season and making plays. It's not on him, as you guys heard. But, you know, stat check, Andrew has been a powerhouse for the Ravens, racking up over 150 receiving yards this season with a catch rate of 66%. This single play shouldn't overshadow his season-long contributions, in my opinion. This loss wasn't just about one player, one play. As Lamar said, turnovers and penalties have been recurring issues to advance next season. The team needs to address these weaknesses. Teams with fewer turnovers in playoff games are 75% more likely to win, according to Sports Analytics Quarterly. You guys can look it up. You know what I'm saying? I like to cite my sources, but protecting the ball is critical, is my point, especially in high-stakes situations. Lamar also stressed the importance of all-season preparation, saying, you know, you heard him, we got to punch in that ticket, bro. You know what I'm saying? This mentality reflects a commitment to improve that could shape the Ravens' 2025 season. So where does this leave the Ravens is the real question. Despite the bitter loss, these teams have shown resilience and potential, you know, and with strategic adjustments and focus, they could come back stronger. For now, fans will have to wait another year, unfortunately, to see if they could break through and reach the Super Bowl. But thanks for watching. What do you think the Ravens need to do in the offseason to take the next step? Comment down below. Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Go follow me over there on Instagram, folks. On that note, family, stay tuned for more in-depth football breakdowns, baby. Peace.